Hello students, so in today's class we are going to talk about the practicals. So we are going to perform the practicals on arrays, one-dimensional array and two-dimensional arrays. First of all, we will start with finding the sum of the elements from array. So as you can see the practical over here, the practical is all about the sum of elements of the one-dimensional array, and we will see that how you can find the sum of elements for two-dimensional arrays as well. So first of all, as you all know that first we need to write include stdio dot h, then int main, then after we can write return 0, right? Now first we have to declare one array which is one dimensional because it is said in our program, so int a. But you know that array must be specified its size as well. So here I can take any size, but I will take standard size 100 over here. So you can imagine that this array A is having size 100. So 100 elements can be put inside one array. Now it depends on us and loops that how many values are entered. So even though the size is of 100, you can enter only 5 elements inside the array. So that depends on my loop. So here right now each and every array element will be having garbage value. Now if I want to take value from user, then I can say I am taking one loop for int I equal to 0 because array index will start from 0, I less than say 5 because I want 5 numbers only from users, right? So even though the size is 100, it is not necessary that you write size minus 1 over here. Even if you have written 5 over here, it is correct. So here for for clearing some concepts, I am writing size as higher number and the loop condition as lower number, and then I plus plus. So each time my value of I will be incremented by 1. Now I am telling user that print enter the ith or say date value. I hope you understand that why I have written %d over here, because here I want to print something as 0th, 1st, 2nd. Okay, it will not be like 1th or 2nd or something like that, but you can say simple %d over here. Okay, so enter the %d value. So it will be 1, 2 or something like that, right? 0, 1 or 2, 5 or 4. Now then after I am taking value from user. So that's why how I can take value from user. For arrays I have to specify the index as well. So first it will add the value in index 0. So at a of 0 whatever number will be entered. Then I will be incremented. So for the next iteration it will be added to index 1, then index 2 up to index 4. For index 5 the loop will terminate. So here you can see by using this you can just enter values inside array. It will not give me sum, but let me just say this program first. And if I compile it and execute it, let me see if I am able to enter 5 numbers or not. See, right now it will not print anything or not finding any sum. So first I am doing entering any value. So 23, then 1, then 8, then 24, then 2. Okay, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am able to enter only 5 number. Even though the array size is 100, I am going to enter only 5 number, which is because of this condition. Because after this condition, the loop will be terminated and return 0 will be returned. So that's why. Now here, instead of this, you can also write something as int I also. So there is no difference. Okay, you can save this program. Now what if I want to find the sum? What if I want to find the sum? So see, we have already done the program in which I was adding some numbers using loop. I was adding those numbers, right? So here inside array, if I want to find the elements, then I can write the similar expression sum equal to sum plus a of I. Let me just check if it is correct or not. For the previous question, what we were doing? We were doing sum equal to sum plus a. If you remember the program. If you don't remember the program, go to the examples, practicals of third chapter, that is conditional statements. Sorry, control structures of C. Inside that, I have done this practical. So instead of this, we were writing just this to find sum of elements, sum of some integers. Now I want to find the sum of elements, that's why I am just adding index over there. Now you all know that the initial value of sum, if I am dividing sum over here, the initial value of sum will be, say, garbage value. So for the first iteration, this a of I, whatever value inside a of I, right, will be added to some garbage value. So it will give me another garbage value, right? So I will not get the correct answer. So if I want to find the correct answer, I should initialize this sum with 0. And it will not print anything because I have not used printf. If you are writing printf sum over here, it will print sum for each iteration. I don't want to print it for each iteration. I just want to print it for the final iteration, the final value. That's why I am using it outside the loop. So I can write sum of array elements is percentage d here, that's sum, right? Let me just check if we have written correct code or not. So first value is 1, then 2, then 1, then say 5, then 0. So what will be the sum here? 1 plus 2, that is 3 plus 1, that is 4 plus 5, that is 9. So answer should be 9. Okay, so correct answer is coming. That means my program is correct. So this is the program if you want to find sum of elements of one-dimensional array. If someone is asking you to find the similar to write a similar program for two-dimensional array, what will be the change over here? The array will not be initialized like this. It will be initialized something else. So you can also use a of 3, 3, but for sake of understanding, I am just writing it a of 100, 100. So it can have maximum 100 rows and 100 columns starting from index 0 to 99. And instead of this, I just want to take 3 values. Like I want to take total 9 values for 3 rows and 3 columns. So that's why I have to use 2 loops. And we know that why do we need 2 loops? Because for identifying single element, I need 2 indexes. So here also I am doing j plus and inside this I am doing this entire thing, right? So let me just make it in proper format. Here j should also be declared. So if I just save this program, compile it and run it, what is an issue? Okay, so here also a of j is not, this is also incorrect because in I am taking value to element. I will identify that element only when I am giving 2 indexes, that is ith and jth index, ith row and jth column. Then only I will identify a number. So in scanf also I have to write something as this for two-dimensional array, and also in sum I am adding particular number or value where I have to write this. Okay, so let me just save this program again and compile it and run it. If you see, entering 1 0 1 0 1 0 2 2 or say 1. Okay, so let me check if the answer is correct. 1 plus 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 8. So our answer is correct. So this is how I can perform a program in which I can add array elements for one-dimensional array and two-dimensional array. I hope you understand this concept. If you have any doubt, you can comment below the comment section. See you in the next class for another practical. Thank you so much.